All right, so what days are today, Kate?
It's kind of slim pickings today, Matt. We've got National Kiss Your Crush Day and Dress Like a Dork Day.
Okay. Dress like a dork.
Dress Like a Dork Day and Kiss Your Crush Day. And 12 days until Halloween.
Ooh. So Kiss Your Crush Day, probably so long as your crush gives you consent. Yes?
Correct.
Yeah. Just because you're a dork and you got a hottie on your mind doesn't mean you can just go mwah on them. In fact, that could get you arrested.
That could get you in big trouble.
And dress like a dork. That I feel like dork is a derogatory term. Like geek is acceptable, but like dork might be mean.
Okay.
Any thoughts on that?
I didn't until now, but that makes sense. I hadn't thought about that. I kind of thought geek and dork were on the same playing field, but yeah, I think there's a lot of like pride in like the geek squad or something like that. But dork squad, get out of here. Not a dork.
Yeah, it says here, the dictionary, Merriam-Webster, dork when used to refer to a socially awkward or inept person. First showed up in the 1960s. Interesting. A dork is also a man's, you know what?
No.
Yeah, vulgar slang, it says here.
No.
So I'm going to start using that.
What a dork.
Well, I've said, yeah, exactly. Well, I've said before, like, oh, just dorking around. You know, if someone calls me, like, what are you up to? Just dorking around. I guess it kind of works in that context. Okay.
There you go.
Yep. I got like a nose zit working, one of those things. Seems to come up like every 6 months. Do you have any solutions?
For a nose zit?
Yeah, no, it's internal nose zit, just on the edge there.
Can you squeeze your nose? Like if you were going to go underwater and you squeeze your nose, like sometimes that's enough pressure.
I see. Maybe if I went underwater and blew through my nose, that might do a thing. I briefly started looking up how to treat a nose zit.
Yeah?
I had to bail because of the illustrations.
Oh.
And I was like, okay, mine's not that bad yet. I'll come back later. No, thank you.
Yeah.
But yeah, it just seems like every 6 months or so I'm due for a nose zit. Kind of obnoxious. Do you ever suffer from nose zit, Kate?
Sometimes, yeah. But mine are mostly like right on the cusp so everybody can see it's not internal enough. It's still like, yep, everybody can see that.
Like you're flaunting it almost.
Yeah.
Instead of gently tucked away.
Right?
Yeah.
Do you think it's an ingrown hair?
I don't know. You think I should just start picking at it?
Maybe. Or like trying to apply pressure?
Well, now that you mention it,
I
did have a recent session of plucking nose hairs. Like I'm pretty good at...
Oh, God, you pluck them?
Well, yeah, they'll be like hanging out the nostril a little bit.
Ugh.
And
that's just painful.
When I can grab it with my thumb and forefinger, it's like, bam.
Yeah.
And especially if I'm hankering to have my eyes water for a while, you know?
Right. I just figured you were more of the nose hair trimmer and not plucker.
No.
No,
you're
okay.
right. That'd probably be a good thing to start using instead. But yeah, it's pretty gratifying.
Oh, God.
It's just kind of peeking through the nostril. And like, oh, there it is. Yank. Got you. So maybe it's that. Maybe it's, some dirt got into the recently plunked follicle. I don't know. Okay.
Maybe there's just a hair that needs to get out.
Yeah, I need to get my nose hair did.
There you go.
Yeah.
Matt, Starbucks has a vampire drink for Halloween.
Ooh, I want to suck your Starbucks drink. Something like that.
Yeah. Blah, blah, blah.
Need to practice that. Okay.
Starbucks is celebrating Halloween with a new vampire-inspired drink called the Frappula Frappuccino.
Is it blood red?
It contains mocha sauce, whipped cream, milk, ice, white chocolate mocha sauce, and strawberry puree and cream.
Okay.
It's only available for a limited time, so if you've been hanging back from Starbucks, like, doing your coffee at home trying to save some money, it's time to go back. It's your Frappula Frappuccino.
That's how they get you.
Yep.
Yeah. So is this going to get you back to Starbucks, Kate?
No.
Okay.
No.
Yeah, I'm looking at a photo of this, and it does kind of look like a bloody drink. Okay.
You've got me with strawberry puree and cream, but you lost me at mocha and milk and ice and white chocolate mocha sauce. So
Really? Okay.
yeah.
Is it because it's called sauce?
No, I think because it's mocha and it's
You don't like mocha?
it's coffee.
Yeah, but it's like chocolatey coffee, right? Mocha?
It's coffee.
Okay.
Yeah.
And as discussed previously, you think pretty much any beverage that's adjacent to coffee from Starbucks tastes like coffee or has hints of coffee.
Yes.
So thumbs down to the hot cocoa, too.
And yeah, Starbucks isn't the only one. There's been other opportunities to like, I'll just get a hot chocolate. I'm like, it is coffee hot chocolate.
Maybe you should just have some Swiss Miss in your car and order hot water.
I agree. It's on my list. We're down to our last 5 packets, so I got to get over to Sam's, get my Swiss Miss on.
Miniature marshmallows included?
No.
Add your own
No mallows.
Oh, yeah, that's right. You hate marshmallow.
Yeah.
Such an animal.
The kids like it, but I always say, they were sold out of the ones with marshmallows.
Oh, another instance of lying to the children?
Always.
All right.
Yep. But I'm also a really nice mom because I keep those stupid marshmallows in the cupboard so they can get real marshmallows.
Ah.
Yep.
It's very sweet of you.
I try.
Yeah. So with it being sub-freezing, Kate, have you been rocking this space heater pretty hard in your home studio?
No, actually. I've just been really bundled.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
I was going to recommend an electric vest.
I have been shopping electric vests.
Have you really?
I have.
Okay.
Uh-huh.
A friend of mine, my friend Courtney, has one and it's always pretty hyped this time of year. It's like, all right, electric vest season.
That's hilarious because it's my friend Courtney who said, hey, they make electric vests. I was like, what? So
what have you discovered?
That they exist. I don't think I knew
okay.
that. But I also think I'm a little late to the electric vest game because our soccer season just ended. So I don't anticipate standing outside for periods of time for a while.
What if you score tickets to a Chiefs game or something like that?
Oh.
Maybe an opportunity.
That would be an opportunity to have one on hand. But I kind of, because electric vests are, what's the price range that you're looking at, Matt?
It looks like they're anywhere between $100 and $200.
That's what I was finding too.
Okay.
But I've got a cheap hack for if you do go to the Chiefs game or you do have to be outside for soccer games.
Mm-hmm.
You know those thermal care heating pads that you get for your sore back or cramps or your neck?
Is this one of the ones that you squeeze and something pops to make
Nope.
them hot? Or you microwave them? Or what do you do?
This is just it's a patch. It's got adhesive on it, and you can put it on your skin, or you can put it on your layer of clothing if you're not comfortable with putting it on your skin. But I always put one of those on my tummy. Yeah. And then my core stays warm.
I always thought that was like icy hot kind of thing.
No, it's more like a hot hands.
Okay.
Like when those little bags that you have to kind of move around and squeeze to get them to warm up. But instead, your body moves enough that it warms up the patch.
That is a good hack.
So that's a good, and they're at Walgreens Thermal Care, and you can get the Walgreens brand, which is cheaper. And just stick one on, and it warms your core. You could probably put one on your back or your buns, too, if you wanted to.
Mm-hmm. Another good life hack. I still don't get people whose butt gets warm, but okay. I mean, gets cold, excuse me.
Well, that's because you don't have enough flesh.
Ouch.
On your butt.
Mario butt strikes again.
Yep. People with poor circulation in their big old booties. That's why their butts get cold. I'm speaking as a cold booty person.
Right. Okay.
Yeah.
Interesting. Okay.
I know.
Okay, well, say you're using, what's the brand, did you say? Or the...
Thermal Care is like the name brand.
Okay, so get the knockoff.
Yeah, get the Walgreens brand. You're good.
But you can't plug your phone into it to charge your phone though, right?
You can't. Can you do that with the vest?
Yeah.
Shut up.
Yeah, most of these have a charging cable so you can plug or a USB port so you can plug your phone in.
Nice.
Yeah. So.
Spring soccer. I was kind of thinking I would get one for spring soccer, so I should look at those.
Yeah, I've heard good things. And I like these illustrations on Amazon where it shows precisely where the heating coils are. So on your stomach and then on your upper back and around the neck. Around the neck too. It's a key location. So there you go. Electric vests, they're a good thing. I hear positive things about them.
Matt, it's getting cold out, so it's harder to stay hydrated.
Oh, okay. Why?
Because when you're cold, you don't want to drink a lot of water. Do you?
Not especially. I mean, I'll switch to hot tea here pretty soon.
Right.
Like, hot water is a good thing to have around, too. I think drinking hot water is nice. However, yeah, it's difficult to slam, you know.
You're not going to do 100 ounces of hot water.
No.
Probably not.
No.
But it is harder to stay hydrated when it gets cooler. So I've got some tips how to avoid winter dehydration.
Okay.
Okay, so carry your water with you because you can't always rely on your thirst alone to tell you when you're dehydrated. It's a really good idea to have your water throughout the day.
Yeah.
Okay.
Mm-hmm.
Monitor your water intake. Kind of have an idea that, okay, I'm filling up 30 ounces or I'm filling up 20 ounces and just kind of.
Yeah, you can buy one of those
right.
ridiculous containers that contains an entire day's worth of what you should be drinking for water, right?
That, or they have the half size.
Oh, and double up.
Yeah. So you drink that and then refill.
Yeah, you don't need a backpack to carry it.
Right.
Okay.
And they also suggest eating plenty of fruits and vegetables.
Yeah, that's right, because they contain lots of water.
Apples, celery, lettuce, cucumber. That'll help you stay hydrated.
That's a good tip.
And you were talking about hot beverages. If you're really, really struggling with cold water, you can switch to healthy hot beverages like green tea or cinnamon tea or lemon tea.
Yeah, cinnamon tea would be good. Would be a good wintertime beverage.
And they also say to avoid alcohol and caffeinated drinks.
Boo!
Right? These beverages can actually cause dehydration.
Fine.
Womp womp.
Yeah,
I know.
I'm kidding.
Now, this article that I was reading, they had like 10 apps about like monitoring your water.
Oh, yeah, right.
But I feel like that's a lot of work. So I've got another little like suggestion. And you don't need an app. You just need to set alarms on your phone.
To say now's the time to consume 8 ounces of water or something?
Drink your water. Take a drink.
Yeah, and you can set recurring alarms on your phone, so that's a good tip.
Yep,
Yeah.
It doesn't have to be like that obnoxious, like, wah, 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 drink your water.
Right.
It could just be like a ding, up, time to drink my water.
But there's no way to tap and say, yes, I did it, if you do it that way, right?
Right. You can't say, yep, check, done, but at least you're drinking. That's the point.
That's right. Talking about those ridiculous, massive water cups,
Mm-hmm.
and it's like almost there. I saw someone on Twitter recently say, hey, I found the best Diet Coke container. And it was one of those filled to the brim. Pretty good stuff. Because you're really not supposed to rock that much Diet Coke in a day at all, really.
No.
But innovative. So good tips, Kate.
Yeah.
So, Kate, Mark Zuckerberg's metaverse thing isn't going so hot right now.
Not so hot, huh?
Mm-mm. Well, they've been throwing billions and billions of dollars at it. And they've got their little VR headset already. The Quest 2 is the popular one.
Okay.
That's like $400-ish, so kind of consumer-ish. Well, they've got this area called Horizon Worlds or Horizon World where people are supposed to go, like, hang out. Like maybe you meet your coworkers in the metaverse at this place and you hang out. Well, the number of people doing that continues to decline.
Because it sounds weird.
Yeah, well, when you're trying to hang out with people, you know what's important.
Being with people?
Is that people are actually there. Right. And so if you're trying to do it virtually and you're like, there's everybody.
Hey, guys, what's happening?
Then you're not inclined to go back. But it's still early days. But yeah, this idea that people are going to wear these things until they get to be the size of glasses. The idea that people are going to wear these scuba diving looking face masks to work throughout the day. Stupid.
Dumb.
Yeah. Now I have the Quest 2 and it's a pretty good workout device, actually.
Okay.
Especially since, you can work out in 30 minutes or whatever and then take that obnoxious thing off your face. So that seems like that might be a use case for it to last for a while.
Is that how you work out with your...
Well, not exclusively, but they do have a cool game called Beat Saber, where blocks are coming at you, and it's like you've got two lightsabers, and you've got to dodge them as well as like slice them in half.
Okay.
And so that's a pretty good aerobic workout. But I know there's other ones, like, is it called Supernatural, maybe? Where that one you actually have a trainer.
Oh.
Virtual trainer, similar to what you would do on a Peloton.
Okay.
Except more body weight-ish kind of stuff. Yeah, Supernatural is what it's called.
Okay.
And that's $20 a month. And then finally, I remember reading up on one that you could wear while you're on a stationary bike. That gives you kind of a scenic look at things. But that one was like $15 a month. So I think it makes sense as something you would wear for half an hour, 45 minutes. But as far as strapping one onto your face and working an 8-hour day,
yeah,
I don't want it. Plus, your face gets hot from the battery and whatnot after a while.
That's what I was thinking, that you would get hot while you're working out with that thing on your face.
Yep. Inevitably, I end up taking it off and being like, sheesh, I'm glad that thing's off my face. And it doesn't take too awful long to do that. So anyway, keep on trying, Mark. Maybe the whole metaverse thing. I mean, they'll get them smaller and less likely to make your face sweat and not leave ridiculous goggle impressions on your face. And then, 10 years from now, maybe we're all in there. I don't know. I kind of like seeing people in the flesh, but a lot of other people just like to never leave their house.
There is that.
Mm-hmm.
And the whole thing about metaverse isn't like Facebook. Like, you can be friends with people around the world that you would never see in person.
Right. Yeah, it's not a bad idea. It's just nowhere close to ready.
Yeah.
I think.
Matt, it's cold out, so I'm really leaning into comfort food this week.
Oh, yeah?
Yeah, what's your go-to comfort food?
Okay. Pizza count or no? Does it need to be like fried chicken or, chili?
No, I think pizza counts.
Chili with a side of mac and cheese.
There you go. That's a good comfort food.
Yeah, that's good prelude to a productive nap. Yeah.
Okay, so according to a new survey by Warburton's, highly prestigious place I've never heard of, their top 10 comfort foods are not my comfort foods, but I'm wondering if they relate to somebody's.
Okay, well, first, what are yours?
I love probably like spaghetti.
Okay, yeah, that's a good choice.
Or like roast beef, mashed potatoes.
Yeah, it sounds good.
Yeah. And those are the very last part of the list.
Okay. I know fried chicken is one for a lot of people.
Right. And I don't know, what does beef dinner mean? Is that roast beef dinner or?
I'll look it up. Beef dinner?
Beef dinner came in at number 7. So I'm like, okay, if that's roast beef, yeah, I get it.
It looks like it's just a bunch of varieties of things that have beef as part of them.
Beef in it, right? Okay.
Yeah. Oh, yeah, like a roast. Makes sense. Roast, and then you have like potatoes and carrots with it. And such. Yeah, that's what's showing up most here.
Okay, so my go-tos are the bottom of the list. Like roast beef, lasagna, spaghetti, and mashed potatoes. Those are yummy comfort, like fill your belly / wrap you up in a warm blanket of food.
So that roast beef is independent of beef dinner then on the list?
No.
Oh, okay.
But I'm calling it roast beef because beef dinner sounds weird.
I see. Yeah, I know. It doesn't sound very good.
Get that beef dinner.
We're having beef dinner tonight.
Which I guess could be like a meatloaf, right?
Maybe, as discussed the other day on Matt and Kate. Yeah.
Yeah.
Could be.
Okay, so number 1 comfort food, BLT.
No.
Right?
Incorrect.
I think I do a BLT all the time, so that's not really comfort. Like, it's in our regular arsenal of foods.
No, a BLT is a late summer or midsummer food item.
Yeah.
Not a comfort food. You get a fresh tomato out of the garden.
Right?
Yeah.
Yum. I also do BLTs with grocery store tomatoes, and it's pretty good too.
Yeah, that's fine. I'm just,
I'll go with you on a fresh tomato versus grocery store, but I'm not going to turn down a BLT because it's,
out of season.
Store-bought tomatoes.
Yeah, it's fair.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Number 2, apple pie. Comfort food.
Yeah.
Apple pie.
Okay, that's fair.
I think I could get on board with that.
A la mode.
Number 4, toast with butter. To me, that's like when I'm sick, that's what I eat.
Yeah, it seems like it needs more on it than just butter.
Right?
Maybe peanut butter, I could see being someone's.
Right?
Comfort food with that? Maybe toast with just butter.
Number 5, you've got grilled cheese.
Yeah, that's a good choice, especially if you have some tomato soup with it.
Right.
Mm.
Okay, but number 4 is chicken dinner.
Chicken dinner.
Just like the beef dinner, it's like, I guess it's just, chicken dinner.
Not
or it could be
specific
the fried chicken that we were talking about.
Yeah, it's got to be fried, I think,
Yeah,
to count officially as comfort food.
for comfort food.
Chicken parm,
That's good.
pretty good. So,
Yum.
chicken parm for breakfast. Okay, sure.
Down with it.
Why not? So Netflix is making it easy for you to get your data out of Netflix so that you can move your Netflix data to a different account, Kate.
Oh,
You know what that's all about, right?
no clue.
Okay, so next year they're supposed to possibly start cracking down on password sharing.
Okay.
Now, the way that they brand this, I'll share their quote. People move, families grow, relationships end. But throughout these life changes, your Netflix experience should stay the same. And so if you're using someone else's Netflix password and Netflix is finally like, okay, get now, or they make the primary account owner pony up more, then now you can take your Netflix data and sign up for a new Netflix account. They want more money, Kate.
Well, that sounds like Netflix, yes.
Yeah, they have been charging, slowly jacking up that price over time.
Mm-hmm.
Are you a password sharer? I forgot. I think maybe you said maybe HBO you are? Are you for Netflix?
HBO, not Netflix, but HBO. Oh, maybe we inadvertently, because we were at my mom's, used her password on a different TV.
Okay.
So that maybe our Netflix is in the downstairs TV, but not the upstairs TV. Okay, so Netflix, I don't think so, but HBO, yes. Stars, we were, but we've canceled that. Maybe it's just HBO right now?
Yeah, so our downstairs TV at the lake house, a guest signed into Netflix there.
Yeah.
And then when my friends visited over the summer, their daughter was like, hey, can I go watch such and such? And like, okay, yeah, go ahead and go downstairs and watch it. And I didn't see her leave with a device of any sort. And I was like, how is she able to watch that? Like, oh, Steven's still logged into that one from last year. So eventually, they'll probably get a notification that says, hey, you're sharing your password with someone. You want to continue doing so? Sure, pony up a little bit more money. Or kick them off.
Well, and yeah. How often is that TV in the basement at my mom's watched that Netflix is going to be like, oh, wait, hey.
Yeah, because I imagine they let you do it some because, what with people traveling.
Right,
you need to be able to use your Netflix account elsewhere.
Right.
But I remember, have you ever read one of these stories where people break up and they let their ex continue to use their Netflix password?
I've read the opposite where it's like, we broke up, we were sharing Netflix, and I waited till he was on the last episode of Stranger Things and I changed the password or something like that.
Wow, fantastic. That's great.
It's more like, we shared for so long and then I hosed him.
It's like breaking up, and it's like, can we remain friends? Can we remain Netflix friends? Nope. See ya.
Nope.
That's a hilarious prank to play on someone. Oh, man. Okay, so yeah, this is all to say that watch out, Netflix might be coming for you next year. Yeah, knock on your door. Pony up.
Right. I tried to explain to the girls that Netflix used to come in the mail, and they thought I was crazy.
You can still get it, actually.
Can you really?
Yeah, you can still get mailed Netflix, and since Netflix just goes and buys DVDs and Blu-rays, you can actually get feature films that you otherwise wouldn't get on standard Netflix. Yeah, it still exists.
Wow.
I know. That's pretty wild. And so what'd they say when you were trying to explain this to them?
What do you mean?
They didn't say, like, what's a disc?
No, because they know what DVDs are, but they were like,
okay.
I don't understand. How did you watch as many as you did? I'm like, you didn't.
Yeah.
You watched like 1 or 2, then you mailed it back, and then you got 1 or 2 back. Like, what?
Yeah, it's like Redbox through the mail. Are they familiar with Redbox?
Yes.
Oh, okay.
We do Redbox a lot.
Yeah.
We used to, I should say.
It's like Redbox except through the mail, although you were just talking about the Postal Service needing to jack up their rates.
Right.
Maybe Netflix is one step closer to no longer sending discs through the mail.
Yep. No more DVDs.
Wah, wah.
Matt, Arby's is launching their own smoked bourbon.
The minute you said Arby's, I was concerned.
Oh, I thought maybe you would get hungry. I'm like, oh, yes, I do want to drink a Big Montana.
What's that?
Arby's Big Montana?
Yeah, I'm not familiar.
It's a giant beef sandwich.
Oh, did you say drink one, though?
Yeah, they're making their own smoked bourbon. So I was saying, it's going to taste like a Big Montana in a glass.
Gotcha.
It has an alcohol volume of 45%, infused with hickory, mesquite, and pecan smoke. And it goes on sale tomorrow for $60.
$60. Wow.
Yeah.
Okay.
To get Arby's infused bourbon.
They're pretty proud of that, sounds like.
Yeah, it must be a giant bottle, right?
I sure hope so. I don't know. Maybe it's that artisanal that it is just the standard $7.50 or whatever.
Bottle of bourbon and a side of curly fries. Thanks.
Now, can you get this in the drive-thru, or is this something you're going to have to order online?
I'm wondering that you're going to have to order it online. I don't think they're going to be like passing it through the drive-thru. Maybe in Missouri.
Yeah.
Can't do that in Kansas, but maybe in Missouri.
I'm at this article now, smoked bourbon, and they got it next to an Arby's sandwich, whichever Arby's sandwich comes with French fries on it. Or is that onion rings or something? Okay.
Might be onion rings.
Yeah, I haven't had Arby's since $5.95 in a long time. But I hear they have the meats.
Arby's. We have the meats.
Ish.
Arby's. We have the bourbon.
Yeah. We have the drunks.
We have the beef flavored bourbon.
It is a fancy looking bottle, but it does look like a standard $7.50 or whatever. It's not a handle.
It's not a handle.
That's not going to get me through a weekend. Get out of here.
Come on. You could chase your bourbon with some barbecue sauce.
And that instead of a pickleback,
yes,
get your barbecue sauce back.
Barbecue back.
Yeah.